Tonight, the Powerball drawing for $1.25 billion.
Let's suppose I win. What lies in my future? Will girls be fighting over me? Will every day be party time? Will I be living it up?
Okay, so the short answer is no. But don't go away. This is an interesting topic. I think I'm going to buy myself a lottery ticket tonight. And I tell you what, if I ever do win the jackpot, I am never working again. Fancy house on the hill with sports car collection, here I come.
Howdy.
What, Vivian?
Look at Monroe's car.
He obviously had some money for it. And the money to replace that hat that's about to fly off his head.
Cool, bruh, but if I ever won the lottery, I would like to have a mansion out in eastern Tennessee where I can throw some wild parties on a regular basis. And also, I want to post a picture of myself on Instagram laying in one of those old-timey porcelain bathtubs.
How on earth did he
full of $100
get all that money?
bills.
I think what I would want to do with my winnings is get the most fanciest luxury RV money could buy and live out of it. And travel up, down, and all around North America every summer.
People these days.
So if you work at retail, chances are you know what it's like to deal with lottery. Sometimes when the jackpot number gets too high, you'll have a bunch of people, more and more of them, with their cheese-eating grin, coming up to you asking, "Do you sell lottery here?" Now, last night's Powerball drawing was for $1 billion, and I was hoping that somebody would win it so that this annoyance could stop. But lo and behold, nope.
All right, so fast forward to today. Powerball had another drawing last night, and once again, nobody won. So I think it went up from 1.1 to 1.25 billion now. All right, so I'm doing my part to try and help it end the craze. I got myself a ticket here.
And I'm going to do something with the thumbnail with the video. Okay. So I got 3 plays. I haven't even won pocket change off of these kind of tickets before.
Yeah.
I don't even think I have.
Only got 2 tickets, but got the power play.
If I ever won the jackpot, I would want to stay anonymous about it, but I would also want to see a financial consultant so that I don't wind up like one of these jackpot horror stories that they'll tell you about. I would still want to have work, but I might want to further my education, whether it's like a trade school or some online education, so that I can be self-employed or have a business. I wouldn't want no hefty mansion, maybe a log cabin out in the woods in the mountains somewhere, or a double wide trailer, maybe with a garage. And I wouldn't want to get into the expensive sports car scene.
Maybe some fresh off the line American-made all-wheel drive. I'd help my family and loved ones out, donate to some good charities and causes, some places where I feel my tax dollars should be going, take care of my physical and mental health. Organic, clean, high-quality food, that's a good lifestyle investment there. And on that note, I might even get into agriculture, farming, I don't know. If I end up getting married and becoming a father, I still want my kids to have that kind of down-to-earth kind of upbringing, them live out the American dream. My kids to be intelligent and morally upright. For the sake of them having lucrative jobs, I would very much rather them go to trade school or something like that than go to college. Back to what I said about wanting to stay anonymous about winning the jackpot. It may be that the chicks won't leave me alone and that everybody would want to be my best friend. And you know what else? If chicks found out how much money I had, they could fight over me. Number 1, I'm not going to let money change me. And number 2, I'm not going to let people use me. I'm a good-natured person. I wish for the welfare and well-being of people. At the same time, I want people to be continually evolving and being rational. And if I were to spoil people with my wealth, so could be on the road to ruin and miss out on some valuable life lessons. That'll go for friends, family, loved ones, especially my children. I think the top of this video would emphasize more on what I would not do as opposed to what I would do. Of course, I'm going to leave some room for fun and recreation here and there. I say that I never want to work again or never contribute to society again. I would rather inundate myself with pleasure up until my dying day. That's foolish. I've been saying this for a while now, and this video gives me another opportunity to say it. Having the wrong priorities produces the wrong character. And in my eyes, the wrongest priority one could ever have is to desire to bypass personal evolution and accountability in life. I mean, we're not designed to continually have all this narcissistic, materialistic bliss, man. It would bring out the worst in us. Yeah, if I won the lottery or I otherwise acquired some substantial amount of money, I would want to use it for good reasons and also to stay ahead of the curve and act where all wisdom tells me to.